Story time on how one of my best friends sent her cousins to my house to fight me, and me, my mom, and my other best friend ended up beating the fuck out of them. So, long story short, we were like a throuple. It was me, my best friend that I'm still friends with to this day, and then our other friend. So, this is senior year. We was in like this little group chat, and we was trying to like figure out our plans for prom, like paying for the limo. Well, obviously not us, but our parents paying for the limo. They were planning to like go to beach week. So we were texting, and I think she kind of felt bombarded because me and my other best friend were asking her for money for like all the things that we were trying to do. But we were telling her to ask her dad for money. We were never asking her to come out of her pocket with the money. So she calls herself sending us this nasty ass message like, I don't appreciate y'all coming at me asking for this money, wop, 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 whoop, 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 like going on us. And me and my best friend, we was literally together sitting on the couch, and we was looking at the message like, the fuck is she talking about? Like, what? So being her best friends, we are like, girl, we're about to come over to your house so we can figure it out, because we don't know what you're talking about. Like, we're not asking you for the money. We're telling you to tell your dad. Like, my mom specifically said, tell her to tell her dad that he need to call me so that, you know, I can send this deposit for the limo for prom. So we like, girl, it's just a misunderstanding. We about to come over there and we about to just talk it out. Because like I said, we was best friends. It was the three of us. You saw one, you saw the other two. Like, it was just like that. So we go over there, and she come outside, and she starts like yelling like, oh, y'all got me fucked up. I mean, like yelling like we was not her friends. So we looking at her
broke behavior.
like, hoes, this is really before hoes you cool. Like, hoes you cool? Like, fuck is your problem? But we let her have it. And from that day, we really stopped talking. Like, we ain't talk to her no more, right? So, y'all, this is back in the day. Like, there was this app called Path. And her and my best friend had it. I didn't have the app. I'm one of them, like, I'm not getting every fucking app that come out that...
I'm sorry. Path. I think I got Path too. If we talk about the same path, I don't know what the fuck she about to say, but I think Path is like you could find different paths, because if y'all don't know, I broke my wrist on an e-bike. I actually rode my e-bike today. That shit was so fun. I broke my wrist in last August, and it's Path. It shows you what the different trails is. So let's see if she talking about the same thing.
Everybody going. So they had Path, and Path was like Twitter, but it didn't have no pictures on there. You couldn't upload. You could only like tell your day, talk about what you're going through, talk about what.
Never mind. Maybe I got the wrong app. Nah.
You got going on. So them two stupid ass bitches was going back and forth on Path, right? Mind you, my best friend was not in school that day. She skipped school, but she used to drive. So she texts me and she say, I'm coming to pick you up after school. So I'm like, cool, like, duh. We seniors, like, come pick me up, duh. I don't know what we doing, but just come pick me up. And I live right across the street from the school. So I really didn't need to get picked up, but she came and picked me up. So she picked me up. She like, yeah, me and so-and-so going back and forth on Path. And I think that bitch forgot I know that where she live at. Because mind you, we are best friends. We know where she live at. And they was really like, she let me see. And they was really like going back and forth like they was not friends. So yeah, on Path it's giving like, yeah, bitch, pull up. So that's exactly what we do. After school, we go right to her house. Now, my best friend has her girlfriend with her, but her girlfriend, like, she wasn't really going shit for real. So we go over there, and we are banging on this girl door, banging on her door. I mean, it was almost like we was not her friend. At that point, when they decided that they wanted to, like, fight or they was going to pull up on each other, we was not friends no more. So we pull up to her house. We are banging on her door. But I mean, like, banging on her door. Bang, 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 bang. No answer. We go. She live in our apartment complex. So we go outside the apartment. We go to the courtyard where, like, the back of her building, throwing rocks at the window. We doing backflips, yelling, screaming, all types of shit. Just like real life bullying this girl. Calling her phone, doing all types of shit to get this bitch to come outside, right? So, she's the youngest. She got 2 older sisters. So, we out there. And we out there for what feels like hours, but now that I'm looking back on it, we was probably out there for like maybe 45 minutes. But 45 minutes trying to get somebody to come outside is a long fucking time. So we actually leave because she was scary as shit. She did not come outside. So we leave. We go to my house. This is before my mother even came home. We go to my house. We chilling. My best friend get a call. So she pick up the phone. The friend like, oh yeah, you trying to fight my cousin? You trying to fight my cousin? My best friend like, okay, and fuck, tell her to come outside. I can't even fight her because she ain't even coming outside. So the cousin like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We coming from Forestville. We'll be there. Click. So, well, I think my best friend hung up. So, mind you, where we at in Maryland, DC got horrible traffic. Maryland, DC got horrible traffic. So, they was stuck in rush hour traffic. So, it was going to take them a second to get to where we was at type shit. So, we like, oh, she calling her people? Oh, we going back over there. Because, mind you, she never came outside. But you calling people for us. So, okay. So we go back over there because we like, nah, now you calling for backup type shit. Like you done been in the field. No, we gotta handle that.
The girl's scared. She's scared, man. Leave the girl alone.
So we
Well, I don't know. She popping it on path, so I don't know.
go back over there, and now it's like we relentless. Like we banging on the door, we outside yelling. And where she live across the street from the school too. And then it's like a middle school, it's a high school. So like everybody outside now. It was after school. So people that we know from school is outside. And mind you, they all live in the neighborhood. So people who outside, the kid, like elementary school kids outside, everybody outside. So we outside her building like, yeah, we trying to get her to come outside because she calling people for us, but she ain't stepped outside yet. So, next thing you know, her sister, she got older sister. Her sister come walking down, like, trying, like, yeah, walk us down. Like, yeah, oh, yeah, y'all outside for my sister. Y'all outside for my sister. Okay, bet, get her to come outside. So, she popping it. And we like, okay, get her to come outside. Now that you're here, she's more likely to come outside. And that's what she do. Because we was faking. We was faking on her. You called your cousins. Yeah, so get your sister to come outside. So she come outside. Mind you, we wasn't even going to jump her. We wasn't even on none of that. My best friend and her was going to square up. They was going to fight, and that's it. And that's what they do. She come outside. She popping it. She yelling. Now that I look back on it, she was real live crazy. So she come outside. She popping it, screaming and shit. My best friend square up. She put her shit up. I swear to God, I'm not even slicing it. She square up. They square up or whatever. My best friend hit her with a bow. She hit that, ah! And we like, what? So everybody, and mind you, it's people outside now. So everybody is like, what? So it wasn't even really no fight for real. So, she get back up. She still popping it. They like square up again. My best friend do the exact same thing. Bop her one time, good in the face. She get the, whatever. So then, mind you, so the whole time this bitch was in the house while we was outside, she was inside calling her people. She called her cousin, she called her father, she called her sisters, and then they called the police. So when we outside and they outside squabbling, not even a squabble for real, but when we outside and it's all the commotion and everybody out there, the police come. So this is where the shit starts to get weird. The police come, and mind you, we're the aggressors. We're trespassing. We're at her house. My best friend has punched her. Like, for real, we should be getting locked up. This bitch was so crazy that when the police was trying to figure out what the fuck was going on, she was going so berserk that they ended up putting her in handcuffs. As soon as them motherfucking cuffs came out and they locked her up, we said, oh yeah, we getting the fuck. So we end up booking it. Like, we end up running, we booking it. We ran straight past her father. And mind you, this is my best friend. She know where I live at type shit, right? So we book it. We get in the car. We go back to my house. And mind you, I live in a townhouse. She live in an apartment complex. They're literally neighbors. Like the neighborhoods are neighboring. So we literally are 2 minutes from our house. So we go home, type shit. So we go home. Now my mother home. This was from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock. My mother home now. So my mother is older. She cool, but she really don't play like that. So we is talking to her, telling her everything, because mind you, she knows our friend. That like, so we telling her everything, and then it's a knock at the door. Part 2 on how my ex-best friend sent her cousins to my house to fight. So we get a knock at the door. My mother goes to answer the door. It's these 3 girls. Never seen them before. We're seniors in high school, so we're all like 17. Them girls had to be in their like late 20s. So my mother's like, can I help y'all? And the girl's like, yeah, we here for Danielle. We here for Danielle. So what you here for me for? I didn't fight. I didn't even go. And that's the thing. We were never going to jump her. Her and my best friend was talking shit online. They said they wanted to fight each other. That was what was supposed to happen. We didn't go over there to jump her. It was never to jump her. So for her to call 3 old bitches to come and jump me, jump us, was fucked up. So my mother, being, the mother that she is immediately like, oh no, either y'all can come in and we can talk it out, and I said, come in. I said, Mom, I don't know.
God, I just was come in. Oh shit! I thought Mama said we could come in and talk it out, and she would have let them girls in the house. They would have beat the dog shit out of her ass.
Then we don't know them. There's nothing to talk about. Like, there's nothing to talk about. We're not letting them in the house. So my mother's like, okay, well, y'all not fighting. Point blank period. You're not about to fight my daughter. I'm not about to sit here and let you fight my daughter, fight her friend. Y'all need to leave. So here's where my mother fucked up. Instead of just coming back in the house, telling me to go back in the house and closing the door, she decides that she's going to make sure they leave, and she starts walking the girls to their car. So my mother tells me to stay on the porch, which I shouldn't have done, but I did because, my mother wasn't going to let us fight. Like, she just wasn't going to. So I listened to my mother. She's walking the girls to the car. My mother wasn't giving off that she wanted to fight, that she was going to fight my battle for me. She was just a mature lady that wasn't about to let these 3 girls jump her daughter, especially outside her house. So me and my best friend are watching from the porch. They're talking. I'm literally watching them. They're talking. It doesn't look like they're arguing, but they're talking. And then I don't know what was said, but my mother and she was almost like the ringleader. Like, she was the oldest girl. She was the one who knocked on the door. She was the one who asked for me. She was the one who told my mother, like, no, we're not talking about shit. We're going to fight. Like, we're coming to fight them. And they start tussling.
Oh shit! Not the mama start tussling. Okay, now it's about to be 3-on-3. It's getting good.
So immediately I take off. I'm running over to my mother and the girl. And my mother and the girl got each other hair, and I'm just upping her. I black out. I'm so angry that, like, I can literally feel all my strength in all my hits. Like, and she's not defending herself because she is, like, kind of wrapped up in my mother. When I tell you I'm dogging her face, like, I'm all my might in her face. My best friend is fighting another girl. They're in my neighbor's bushes. Like, it's mayhem. And I live in a cul-de-sac. So all my neighbors start coming outside, and my neighbor, who's Metro Police, come and he grabs me first. Him grabbing me first sent me into another rage, because if you see my mom and a girl fighting, you should be grabbing my mom. Leave me to it. I can handle it. Grab my mom. So now I'm kirking on him. I'm blacking out on him, because get the fuck off of me and get my mother. Like, get my mother, get my mother, get my mother. I'm trying to finish her. So he ends up letting me go and goes to break up the fight. I go there's another girl, because remember, it was 3 girls. I go to the other girl that's standing at the car, and I start squaring up with her because, yeah, bitch, I want that now. Y'all came, y'all was on that shit.
Damn! She just over there by the car chilling.
The ringleader start fighting my mother now. It's up. Like, what's up? It's a baby in the car. That bitch is standing at the car because they have a baby in the car. So I ain't even fight her. Son, like, I regret that. I really should have whooped her ass.
Yeah, I was about to say, shoot, the baby in the car. The baby's straight. As long as the window's down, shit, get her ass.
Should have whipped her ass in front of that fucking baby, because this is what y'all get. I get that y'all feel like y'all was defending y'all cousin, but we never jumped her. And for you to come knocking at my door on some bullshit, bitch, this is what y'all get. So I should have really fought that bitch, but I left her to it because the other two of them was getting their asses beat. So then everybody just ended up stopped. Like, my mother got off the girl. No, Metro Police guy broke it up. You know, I went over to my mother. My friend and the girl stopped fighting. So then they got in their car and they pulled off. And then Greenbelt police show up as soon as they leave. So they asked my mom, like, what's going on? Did my mom want to press charges? And my mother didn't want to do all that because that girl was literally somebody that was very close to us. It was never supposed to get this deep. Like, they was talking shit online. We went over to her house. I went over really as just emotional support for my friend. I was both of their friends, though. Like, it was never supposed to get this deep. But my mom was like, no, I'm not pressing charges on them. We don't even know them to press charges. So, whatever. So, you know, my best friend gets in her car. She leaves. And the next day she comes, she picks me up for school. We get to the school. They're literally waiting for us as soon as we walk in the door and say, oh, y'all need to go into the office. Get into the office. Why is our ex-best friend, her mother, and her father sitting in the office with the resource police officer who just so happens to be Greenbelt police, and then our administrator? They was trying to take prom. They was trying to not let us walk for graduation. She was in there yelling and screaming, acting a pure asshole in front of all these fucking adults. And even though we was wrong, and we were wrong, like, we was wrong as shit. We was wrong for going to that girl house, antagonizing her to come outside because she didn't want to fight for real. They was talking shit online, but she didn't really want to fight. We was wrong, but she showed her ass so much that they said, we not even gonna take prom from y'all. We got no, like, literally it was just all natural consequence. Like, we went to her house. Natural consequence was having somebody come to my house, and that was it. So we are not friends. That shit was more than 10 years ago. And I'm still very much best friends with the friend that I fought with. And obviously the girl that we fought, we literally never talked after that. So.
Yeah, y'all friends for life. You done got in a fight with her and the goddamn your mama. So shit, y'all should be friends for life. But like she said, man, they was wrong for going to that girl house. That girl didn't want to come outside, or she thought she was gonna get jumped. That's why she called the people she called. But, you know, high school behavior, you know what I'm talking about? But damn, I'm just mad they hit moms like that. God damn. Hopefully moms was, well, she said she was uppercutting her with all her fucking might. Oh my God. Make sure y'all like the video. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Moms is definitely wrong for walking them girls to them car. You know what I'm talking about? So, appreciate you. Love y'all. It's your boy Ray. Big play. Peace.